Future, I'm from the future. Yes. This is the most common question people ask me. Well, what about for the Super Bowl? Does Tom Brady win a 30-second Super Bowl? Yes, he does. And look, nobody thought it was possible. 74 years old, he went out there and he did it. And it's something that in the future people will talk about him as almost a god. 74, still, like, he's moving in the pocket and he's throwing spirals, like really tight spirals at 74. So it's just something you need to be prepared for. Tom Brady will be considered a god in the very distant future. By 2200, people think he may be God. There's a weird period of time where people actually, like, they find statues of Tom Brady and they start, it's like almost like that praying to the calf, but with Tom Brady. And that doesn't go well. Year 2200 doesn't go well. So just be ready for that one. Tom Brady, a couple year weird period. Tom Brady's God. Not God. He was a very good quarterback, though. He did well. And surprisingly, he didn't get into the Hall of Fame on the first voting. It's very weird. But anyway, that is something, too. You want to... Is he right? Was he right? Was not a first-time induction. No. They missed him on the first one, made it in the second one. And look, that's still impressive. Hall of Fame is a big deal. It's no Fran Tarkenton. I'm just saying. And look, in the year 2116, there is a football player, a quarterback, by the name of Irving Richardson the 19th. And that guy, the best ever. So I'm just letting you know that you're not going to be able to pull the wool over the eyes of FutureMan. That's what they call me sometimes, not from Bella Fleck, different guy completely. They call me FutureMan. Again, I had a weird just like number name, like C4967. I don't like that. No, when we came back here, I go by FutureMan Phillip. Yeah, FutureMan Phillip. Sometimes they call me the filler up Phillip. That's another one they give me because I'm filling them up with knowledge. Look, I mean, this is my time. You see where I'm from. We all have flying cars. Not even cars, they're ships. We all have ships. We fly around in ships. I go to the store in a freaking ship. And I think it's important I have to step up because there's a lot of fake people saying that they're from the future. They are not. I know because I'm from the future and I never saw them before. They're just making it up. They're just here trying to get you to say like, oh my goodness, look at the future guy. Not the future. I'm FutureMan, okay? I am FutureMan. I've been there, seen that. Here's another big question. Have you been to the past? Well, where the freak do you think I am now? All right. I mean, like, that's a question you'd wonder. Like, you'd think people wouldn't even, like, go there because have you ever been to the... I'm sitting here. I was from 2769 and today is 2021. So have I been to the past? I don't know. You tell me, Einstein. You tell me, Riviera. Oh, you guys don't know who Riviera is. Yeah, but that's another one in the future. Riviera. Genius. Way ahead of Einstein. So, I mean, look, I'll go back to the Einstein reference because you guys know who Einstein is. When I say Riviera, you probably were like, huh, the golf course? No, actual genius. Amazing. And, look, when we look forward to the year 2022, let me tell you a few things that are coming up. Well, hold on. This is maybe my ride. That's how they get you. It's a spotlight that comes through, and they beam you up. It's 2769. So I was there in the year 2021, and they shot me back through a cannon, through a black hole, and I came out, and it was a weird thing because that was the first time I traveled through time. And it's almost like you're traveling through a wormhole. Like, I mean, it's weird to try to compare, but it's kind of 99.9% exactly like Bill and Ted's Adventure. When you're going down this weird wormhole and, you got George Carlin there inside the telephone booth with you. All of a sudden, you hit that button. 2147. Nope, I didn't order a pizza. I'm trying to get off here. Year 2021. You get off 2021. And all of a sudden, you're able to save the world. Hey, everybody, just so you know, there's a coming apocalypse. Yeah, it's called you. Yeah, you're the reason we all die. Who, me? Yeah, you, literally you. Every single one of you. Because you can't get along. I mean, look, I'm trying to give you the heads up before it all goes bad. It's like tomorrow. I don't want to tell you it's tomorrow, but it could be sometime soon. Just make sure you start doing right things to each other because you don't want it to come. It could be coming sometime. Just be ready for it, okay, whenever it comes. And when it does, just be prepared. Make sure you have all of your goodies. You've got your water source. You've got your Wi-Fi plugged in through your neighbor's system where you got the password. Make sure you get that password because I remember, in fact, I was consulting the ancient timeline journals and I saw you didn't get the password for your neighbors. Mr. Finnikin? Yeah. I heard you didn't go over and get Mr. Finnikin's password. So when all of it goes down, you're without Wi-Fi. Yeah. So you can't get the updates from FutureMan. I don't know what to tell you except for the fact that you're out. You're out of luck. I mean, this is, again, future warnings. FutureMan warning you. Like, if you don't now go and get the Wi-Fi password for Mr. Finnikin, I don't know. At that point, that's on you. You know? I mean, like, I gave it to you. I gave it to you on a silver platter. Hey, Mr. Finnikin has the Wi-Fi password. Wi-Fi is good. For years, he just leaves it on. He you know, this whole virus that comes in the year 2020, that actually takes him out, but the Wi-Fi stays. Some glitch in the system. They forgot to shut it off. Mr. Finnikin doesn't pay the bill for years. They still let the Wi-Fi go. And you didn't go and get the Wi-Fi password? I gave you that one. That was free. Free of charge. Here, Mr. Finnikin. So, again, Finnikin. Go see him. Just go stop by the Finnikin. Hey, Mr. Finnikin. How you doing? I came to see if I can get your Wi-Fi password. I'm having problems with mine right now. Do you mind? Mr. Finnikin. I've seen this episode before. Mr. Finnikin says, no problem, Charlie. Charlie, you're good to go. But no. You're going to sit there and pretend that you're good without Wi-Fi? Oh, I'll get it from my other neighbor. No, they died too. You're all alone there, Charlie. But what you do have is Mr. Finnikin's Wi-Fi. That's what I'm talking about. So remember that, okay? Again, another big one that comes up is World War III. When's World War III going to happen? Already did. Oh, you mean for your time? Oh, no, I mean for me, it already did. We actually had World War 19. Like, we're all the way up there. But World War III, let me think back again what happened in World War III. Oh, that's right. It starts as a civil war, and then it goes from there, and it's like not just civil war in this country, but in all the countries. Civil wars everywhere. All created by a media narrative. It was all lies, but you believed it. And then you all hated each other instead it came together. You know, and this is something nobody realizes until the year 2472, but that we are one soul manifested 7.7 billion times. And then you realized, and you guys realized way too late. You destroyed the planet, everybody died. I was like the last one. But if you had come together and you respected the fact that you're really one soul, humanity would have been cool, would have been good. These are all robots flying these things. There's like 7 humans left. Everybody died. That was on you. And the people who created that thing, they were like, "It's good for you." Don't get. Did you? I hope you didn't. Don't. You don't. I mean, no. This is the other thing. Nobody understood this until about the year. I think it was 2027. They saw the real statistics. 7 people died from that thing, from that virus. 7, and like in total. Everybody else died of something else. Yeah, but they didn't let you know it was like a bad thing. They got everybody to take it. Whew. Again, I was still left, and it wasn't that I was left, but my great grandfather was left, and he shuffled through the streets. He got in there, and he stayed alive. I don't know how it happened. 2769. I'm there, military base. They're like, "Hey, Philip Fillerston, we need you to go back." And I'm like, "What do you mean go back?" "To the future." Wait, back to the... That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it does. Michael J. Fox did. No, but I mean, those go back to the future. Those things, you can't go backwards to the future. The future's in front of you, isn't it? Is it? I don't know. You tell me. They let me in on the secret. No, it's not. The past is really in the future. Future's really in the past. It's so mind-blowing when you actually wake up to what's really going on. Look, this is just our first episode. I can't give you all the details. You won't have a reason to bring me back for another episode. So I just want to make sure you understand that I am from the future. and that I'm here to save the planet from annihilation, essentially. It's a self-annihilation, essentially. It's almost like one of those video games you played in the 80s when it didn't go well and you just pulled the grenade. That's what you guys do, yeah. So I'll be back in order to answer some more questions for you, so please send them in. Don't forget to send your questions in. I kind of know the questions already. Again, I'm from the future. So remember, those questions, make sure that they're legible and that they're in English. Although I can use my translator from 2769 and translate any language, including from Skriglar, which is where all the aliens are from. Anyway, look, this was a real pleasure. I appreciate you coming on and allowing me to say a few things about the future and dispel some of the rumors, some of the lies. Those people are not from the future. They're all liars. Never saw them before. But look, how the heck would I get this video to you if I wasn't from the future? Yeah. So just remember that FutureMan, here to save you. Save the day. Really. Save the planet. As long as you listen. You have to listen to all Mr. Finnikin. If you don't do Mr. Finnikin, that one's on you. I gave you Finnikin on a silver platter. A Wi-Fi password. Get it? I'm telling you, it goes really bad. And I don't know if there's going to be another episode because it goes really bad soon. Don't let it happen to you. Just make sure you're ready. Be prepared. You have everything you need, right? You're good, right? You got your gun. You got your bayonet. Did you get your extra beans, kidney beans? Did you get fava beans? What did you get? Did you get dry goods? Did you get rice? Did you get patty? What did you get? I mean, are you good? You got water. You got Poland Springs. You get like a bread and basket water. What did you go with? I just want to know. I want to make sure you're good. Do you have a well? You can do one of these. You're bringing water up. Oh, I got a bucket. And you could take that water and you could boil it and you can make your food with that water. Don't just drink that water. Boil the heck out of that water first. Yeah, there could be all kinds of stuff in there, bacteria. Remember, you don't have the ability to call anybody and say, hey, can you come and do a pH on my water and see if I have any arsenic in there? There's freaking arsenic in there. You just make sure you don't drink that thing until you boil the hell out of it. That's a PSA message again from FutureMan. Until the next, I'm here from the future in order to save you from certain annihilation. This is FutureMan signing off. Have a good night. Is that good? All right. Now, look, I appreciate you having me on. I mean, my story, I've been seeing a lot of people that have been speaking out about their experience coming back from the future. And I'm like, you know what? I think it's about time I actually tell the truth about the real future, you know, the real time traveler. I mean, I've been here since I was 9. I didn't tell you the story. Been here since I was 9. You know, they sent me back here and they're like, look, this is a lifelong study. I'm here since 9 years old. I played Little League. I went out there and I got the pizza delivery job guy. I was over there, went to college. I knew it all already. I knew the math. They haven't even figured the math out that I know. I'm FutureMan. I went there, the landscaping job when I was 17. Is this still on? Landscaping job, 17. So I've lived a normal life. Yeah. No, but I'll give you all that next time. Yeah. No, absolutely. You want me to take off the mic? Are we good? We're good? Okay. Hello. My name is WC94. I'm from the year 2769. Many things occur in your timeline between wars, murders, mayhem. Nothing good. There's nothing good at all from 2021 all the way till 2760. I'm here to just tell you everything's terrible. Nothing good at all. You're gonna get a splinter next week as well. You, personally. I know. You won't be able to get it out with a tweezer. In the year 2021, all chaos breaks loose on the planet. I'm trying to tell you how to stop it before you destroy the world. So in 2769, we look back at you and we're like idiots trying to help you. Right now I'm trying to talk to you, tell you what you did wrong. I've seen it. 2769. You're still here. So 2021, just as bad as 2020. This is filmed in 2018. So I'm just telling you now, in 2020, you're going to have a terrible year. There's this virus that comes out of nowhere, or does it? It's actually created at a place called Wuhan. Well, nobody knows that yet. 15 years they call it Wuhan. Takes some time to grow, but eventually it's known as the Wuhan. The Wuhan takes over the world. Well, really just kind of the narrative, and it's again a creation in order to get one president out and to instill a puppet so they can create a whole new agenda and destroy the planet. It works. The whole thing ends. So I'm trying to warn you. You got very little time before we get through this and we're okay and we live. We may all die. Well, I made it through. I was one of the lucky ones. That's why I have very cool hair. But let me tell you a little bit about 2021. So you have a coming threat. It's called the aliens. That's right. Nobody realizes this, but aliens have been living among you since 1973. And they've been around for millions of years, but they've been living among you and looking like you. Your neighbor is an alien. You know, seriously, like if you went over to his house, and I'm not talking about illegal alien, I'm saying real alien from the planet Skliglars. They're from most of them are from Skliglars, and you cannot identify one from a human. They look exactly the same, but there's one way to tell. If you ever walk by someone from Skliglars and you go like this as you walk by, they have no choice but to turn back into their foreign native self. It's an ugly sight what they look like. So remember that. It's a specific tone and shake. You have to go. When you do that from Skliglars, they will turn into their ancient, foreign self. And then you're able to cast a stone through their heart. They actually become almost docile in that moment, and they lose their human shell just in that moment, and you get to see their heart. Take a stone, throw it through it, kill them. Their aliens are bad. I'm just letting you know now.